In his prayer intention for the month of August, the Holy Father invites the faithful to join him in prayer that political leaders be at the service of their own people, working for integral human development and the common good, taking care of those who have lost their jobs and giving priority to the poorest. In his video message announcing this month's intention, Pope Francis acknowledges that it does not have a very good reputation, stating that politics, properly so-called, as opposed to politicking, listens to what is really going on, is at the service of the poor, and is concerned for the unemployed. So he says, as we pray for political leaders, we should also be grateful for the many politicians who carry out their duties with a will to serve, not of power, who put all their efforts toward the common good. President Dr. Lazarus Chakwera is set to preside over the first session of the 26th Congregation at the Mzuzu University Sports Ground today. Chakwera is the Chancellor of Mzuzu University. Among other things, the President is expected to view some designs of the university's projects funded by Malawi government and World Bank through public-private partnership program. Mzuzu University is graduating 2,652 students this year. Government has announced significant strides in its digital transformation agenda through innovative projects aimed at driving digital transformation and inclusivity. Secretary for Information and Digitalization, Baldwin Chiamwaka, said the ministry is implementing a series of projects to accelerate digital transformation, including the $73.4 million Digital Malawi project and its successor, the $150 million Digital Acceleration Project, as well as the Inclusive Digital Transformation for Malawi, supported by the UNDP. He made the remarks on Wednesday when he briefed the Parliamentary Committee on Media, Information and Communications on the projects being undertaken by the ministry. Apart from the digital infrastructure milestones that the ministry has registered, Chiamwaka also highlighted digital legal and regulatory frameworks to support the country's digitalization efforts. In Mangochi, the senior resident magistrate court has convicted and ordered 50-year-old Sinoya Whitman to pay a fine of 900,000 kwacha after the court found him guilty for causing deaths of 5 minors. In the court, the driver answered charges of causing death by reckless driving in accordance to Section 105, subsection 4C of traffic laws. On 8th March this year, Whitman was driving a 15-ton truck, registration number SA 6421 ERF from the direction of Namuya towards Mangochi, loaded with 350 bags of maize flour belonging to the Department of Disaster Management Affairs, Dodoma. Along the way, the driver lost control of the truck after the vehicle developed brake failure and swerved to the extreme offside of the road, hitting 5 minors aged between 6 to 12 years who were plucking fruits in the bush of the road. According to the Malawi News Agency, when passing sentence, Senior Resident Magistrate Muhammad Chande said that most drivers do not comply to traffic laws, hence the need for a stiffer penalty to deter others. He therefore ordered Whitman to pay a sum of 180,000 kwacha for each count of reckless driving, totaling 900,000 kwacha in default, to save 1 year imprisonment with hard labor. Chande further instructed that each bereaved family receive a sum of 130,000 as compensation. Finally, in other news, a court in Guinea on Wednesday sentenced former military ruler Mossad Dadis Camara to 20 years in prison after finding him guilty of crimes against humanity. The charges stem from the 2009 massacre of more than 150 people during a pro-democracy rally in the capital, Conakry. More than 100 survivors and relatives of victims testified in the trial that started in November 2022, more than a decade after the massacre and under pressure from families and activists demanding justice. The court said the charges, which included murder, rape, torture and kidnapping, had been reclassified to crimes against humanity. Well, that's the news updates for now. This has been Bernard Manza. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy the rest of our programs. Good morning.
Luntha TV is now on Zuku Channel 51. You can get yourself a Zuku decoder from the Luntha TV offices in Area 2, Lilongwe, and from all the St. Manford bookshops across the country in Kasungu, Lilongwe, Salima, Dedza, Balaka, Zomba, Mulanje, Blantyre, Chikwawa, Mwanza, and Mangochi. For more information, contact 0883